The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 203 pounds, Michael NAKAZAWA!
Well, Taz, Michael NAKAZAWA, the master of Turkish oil wrestling. Seeing some action here tonight on Dark, and I know you're a big fan of Turkish oil wrestling.
Well, I used to be. Until I saw too much of it, and then I became an unfan of it.
Well, perhaps Nak can win you over here tonight.
We'll see.
And his opponent, from Rancho Cucamonga, California, weighing 198 pounds, Randy CUTLER!
Now, Taz, earlier, before this match, you asked me a question about what Cutler has in his hand. What did you call that?
It's a gimmick ball.
It's a polyhedral die.
Same thing. Gimmick ball, polyhedral die, same thing.
It is a D20, a 20-sided die, and Cutler usually rolls the die to kind of portend the outcome of the match, but thus far, Cutler's still winless in AEW, and he and the librarian Peter Avalon have been engaging in a war of words about who's going to be the first to score a victory in AEW.
Yeah, Cutler needs to turn that page. Maybe he needs to get a new gimmick ball or something, because sitting 0-12 and 0-7 in 2020. You know, I mean, really, he's got to try and fix this, and maybe tonight is the night where he can get a victory here over NAKAZAWA.
You know, Michael NAKAZAWA does not want to have that dubious distinction on his record to be the first man to be pinned or submitted by Brandon Cutler in an AEW ring.
They're going for a side headlock, and he let go of it quickly, did Cutler. I was a little surprised he did that, but good wrist control by NAKAZAWA. Well, he had wrist control. Now, where's he? Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at this. Bryce Remsburg has seen enough.
Whoa!
He's just ejected the bottle of Turkish oil from the building, and Cutler threw out the backup. Oh, look at this. Cutler gets rolled up. 1, 2.
I'll tell you one thing about Bryce. Ref, he was never a quarterback or a pitcher in his day.
1, 2. 2 count.
This guy's got an arm like a freaking wet noodle.
Cutler was able to sneak out the back door. Inside cradle by NAKAZAWA. Cover again. 1, 2. Again, only a 2 count.
Yeah, frequent covers for sure. Duck that clothesline, and NAKAZAWA go behind and
runs Cutler into the ropes. Looking perhaps for an O'Connor roll, but Cutler able to avoid it and comes flying in with that big elbow strike. Cover again. No, NAKAZAWA able to kick out.
Cutler covers so much ground, Excalibur, when he springboards. He's a long-limbed athlete, tall athlete, and when he springboards, man, he just soars across the ring. He almost went across the whole ring with that flying forearm or elbow. A Russian leg sweep here.
Yeah, Cutler 6 feet 2 inches tall. He's very lanky, and he uses it to great effect as he goes off the bottom rope. Brandon Cutler shocks the world. 1, 2, no!
You know, Cutler tweeted something earlier. I'm not going to paraphrase his tweet because I don't remember. He's actually lucky I follow him, to be honest with you, but I digress. Here's the thing. He tweeted something like, "It's time for a change. I've been losing." That wasn't the tweet, but it was similar to something like that.
That was the message. And Cutler... He has an opportunity here tonight. NAKAZAWA's fortunes inside the AEW ring have not been much better. And knocking Cutler around with those elbow shots.
Oh,
NAKAZAWA, it's the ropes, ducks under the clothesline. And the spear turns Cutler inside out.
A lot of impact on that spear. NAKAZAWA built up a plethora of speed.
Well, NAKAZAWA does have that background in American football. He played in college in Japan, and now a high right roundhouse kick from Cutler, and Cutler goes over that top, and another kick takes down NAKAZAWA. 1, 2, no, says Bryce Remsburg.
Well, good toughness by NAKAZAWA, able to kick out, and Cutler was smart to go for a cover as aggressively as he did. So you can see both these men really want and need a victory.
That would do a lot to change both men's fortune inside AEW, and NAKAZAWA those right-handed palm strike shots to the ribs.
Whoa,
he's got no more of that Turkish oil.
You might want to need some hand sanitizer, to be honest with you, after that. What the hell was going on there? Jeez.
That's usually where he has his backup supply. Cutler covers, hooks the far leg.
How big are this guy's trunks? He's got a loaf of bread. What else he got in there? A can of pork and beans? What's he got going on in there? His trunks are ripping, too.
He was digging so vigorously in his trunks, he blew out the back.
Jeez, camera 3, please. Let's get off that shot.
And Cutler laying in some right hands. He's got Nakazawa in the corner.
That intensity by Cutler. Oh, quick block.
But Nakazawa reverses things. Series of chops in the corner. But Cutler turns the tables on Nakazawa.
Physical right here, Excalibur. Both these men bringing physicality. Look at that shot there by Brendan.
Nakazawa, though, turns the tables once again. And Taz, I mean, you could speak to how much a single victory can mean inside the ring. We've seen it do wonders for somebody like QT Marshall.
Sure.
And since once he got a taste of winning, he does not want to go back.
Correct. It's momentum. You build momentum. Brendan Cutler seems to be cut open on top of his head. Something happened here. I don't. He's got some. Unless that's his paint. I think he's got a little bit of a.
He does not bleed green, but he does bleed red. Right over the eyebrow.
Told you it was physical. Yeah, you can see the top of his head. You had a little slice in it. Another day at the office.
Oh, Cutler! Oh, what a big cannonball sent on two. No! And did you see how Cutler very effortlessly leapt up to the top rope from a flat-footed inside the ring?
I've praised him before, Brendan Cutler. He does some really athletic stuff that I don't think he gets enough credit for. Now he just realizes that he's split open a little bit, and that can definitely get your engine going even more and get you to another level. So Cutler might get more intense now. We have to see in his own blood.
Cutler's got Nakazawa up on the shoulders. He's in the torture rack position.
Does he have the legs to do whatever he's about to do? Because he was a little shaky there.
Just dumps Nakazawa over the top rope.
Yeah, like a sack of beans or potatoes or whatever stuff's in a sack.
Well, you can put a lot of things in a sack.
Go in sacks. Pillowcases. Well,
pillowcase is kind of like a sack.
It is a sack. Yeah.
Body slam on the outside, and Brandon Cutler. I think Brandon Cutler's asking for a count out.
Well, I mean, that's an interest. Well, look at this.
No,
springboard.
No, the diving elbow drop across the back of Nakazawa. Nakazawa didn't even see it coming. And Cutler, since he got busted open, he's been showing a lot of aggression, Taz.
Let's take a look at his springboard and that elbow and all of his body weight and his hip and everything right across the back, as you said, Excalibur, of Michael Nakazawa.
The back and the ribs of Nakazawa being punished right there. And Nakazawa rolling to the floor to try to get out of Brandon Cutler's way.
Oh! Was Bryce? He's still counting. He's giving him a little bit of a little break with his count.
And Cutler.
Somebody's got to get back in the ring here.
Yeah, the scoop, and no, look at this. Cutler gets run into the barricade, and Nakazawa rolls under the bottom rope. That is it. Brandon Cutler was counted out.
Well, that was close.
For the first time ever, there has been a count out in All Elite Wrestling, and Brandon Cutler.
I'll tell you.
Here's your winner by count out, Michael Nakazawa.
I think Cutler might have a gripe here, a legitimate gripe. I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. I think he might have got part of his upper body in there before the 10 count hit by Bryce.
Well, the referee's decision is final, Taz, and Brandon Cutler has been defeated by countout by Michael Nakazawa.
Wow. First count out, huh? Look at that.
The first disqualification came inside that Iron Man match between Pac and Kenny Omega. Oh, what is this?
Brandon! Wow! Again! You lose!
Why is he screaming?
You suck, Brandon! Brandon, what is that now? 0-13? Woo! You are the worst wrestler in AEW.
No, you might be the librarian, but I can read you like a book, buddy.
Whoa.
You're afraid. You're afraid that I'm gonna get a win before you. You're afraid I'm gonna leave you in the dust, and you're gonna be the worst wrestler in AEW.
Oh, you think so? You think so, bud? Well, you know what? My match is right now. So watch me get this W. Beat it.
Well, Peter Avalon, some big words for Brandon Cutler.
Peter Avalon, very loud for not a large individual.
I'm watching, Peter. I'm watching. And Avalon, I think he needs to learn that a microphone actually amplifies your voice. You don't need to shout into it.
Shouting and screaming. Well,
And
it looks like Cutler's
Brandon Cutler
heading this way here. Let's get a chair. Can we get a chair for Mr. Cutler? There you go.
Brandon Cutler joining us here in the booth.
There we go. Well, Brandon Cutler joining us here on commentary.
Can you believe that?
Well,
Wow.
I had him.
You did have him. I said you had. I think you had a legitimate gripe. I do feel part of your upper body was under the bottom rope before that count out.
Exactly.
Seriously.
How did Bryce make that call?
well, you burned a lot of time on the outside. You were wasting time. You could have put Nakazawa away at any point.
All right. You know what? I don't need to focus on that. What I need to focus on is getting a win, and I'm only going to do that in my next match.
You need to focus on that cut. How bad is it? What do you think we got going on there? You got a little blood going, but
Yeah, how is he not? How's he okay?
it's all right.
And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt Jurassic Express, weighing 157 pounds, Jungle Boy!
Big display for Jungle Boy, one of the hottest young competitors in AEW. And I think Peter Avalon is going to have his work cut out for him. Brandon, you faced Jungle Boy in the past.
I did.
I mean, you know how tough he is.
He is one of the best prospects here in AEW. That guy can move fast and hit hard.
You got to be happy right now, Cutler, because a guy that you dislike and dislikes you and Avalon who just came out and talked trash. He's like, to Excalibur's point, he's going to have a tough road here with Jungle Boy. You got to be loving this.
I mean, he's going to have to earn it.
Right?
But here's the thing. I mean, we both know Peter Avalon. We know that he's a very capable professional wrestler, and I think, I mean, he's got a puncher's chance here.
Yeah, I believe so. I think he is the favored one to win in this.
No, we'll see.
Wait, you just said Peter Avalon's the favorite?
sorry. I thought we were talking about Jungle Boy.
You're still a little bit flustered.
I'm wiping blood from my face.
That might be a first on commentary that someone, a guest commentator, is wiping blood. We need more of that.
Collar and elbow tie up there. Avalon taking the wrist of Jungle Boy.
Yeah,
Jungle Boy just going through, and he turns the tables on Avalon, Taz.
Yeah, extremely quick is Jungle Boy, and well, look at Avalon showing his.
Like I said, he's no slouch.
Yeah, nice hammerlock applied right there. Yeah, doing a good job.
Avalon is a student of the game. Does believe the librarian thing is not just a gimmick. He does believe in a lot of preparation, a lot of research. But Jungle Boy lighting him up with that chop.
Hey, Cutler, bring us inside, man. And we're talking about the speed and athleticism of Jungle Boy. Talk about that. I mean, you feel that quickness when you're competing against him, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah. You can't pin him down.
Right.
He's so fast. He's so strong, too. Look at him. He's
deceptively strong, yeah.
Yeah, he's pure muscle.
Yeah, just
guy lives in the jungle.
Right.
All protein diet.
Yeah,
Nice.
look at that.
Beautiful headlock takedown. Beautiful side headlock takedown.
I will say, though, Peter is fundamentally sound. I do respect him there.
Avalon loses grip of Jungle Boy and now goes underneath the clothesline attempt, and Jungle Boy with the waistlock just dumps Avalon out. Avalon goes for the trip. Jungle Boy cartwheels over. The bypass, and Jungle Boy step up into the tiaras.
That's where he'll get you before you even know what's happening.
Just slapped him right in the middle of the sternum, did Jungle Boy to Avalon.
Jungle Boy up to the
Look at
middle,
that.
up to
Look
the
at
top, off the ropes, and then twisting with the
Beautiful.
arm drag. Avalon doesn't know which way to go, and he walked right into that
Followed
drop
up
kick.
with a great magic missile drop kick.
Best thing to do is what Avalon did and stop the momentum, get out of the ring because you're getting your ass whooped. So that's smart.
Yeah, but
But Avalon
He
bailed
knew it.
out. Yeah, he saw Jungle Boy was about to take
I
flight.
was gonna say that's usually his follow-up.
But Avalon showing
got that
showing
right.
his smarts there.
Yo, quit it.
And
I don't need this right now.
walking right into
Come on,
Luchasaurus.
dude.
I just standing here, man.
And Marco stunned his. Peter Avalon.
Ooh, he's
Uh-oh.
gonna get some flack for that.
Jurassic Express on the outside, and then now Leva Bates
Stop that!
trying to call it truce in the middle of a
She
wrestling
might
match.
be the only adult out of these.
And she has blue hair, but let's.
Now Avalon, grabs Jungle Boy, rams him face first into that ring post.
Dirty. I mean, if that's how you want to get your first win, Peter.
Well, sometimes you got to do that, Cutler. You know that by any means necessary because it's tough going, right? When you guys are arguing about who's going to get their first W, that's a big deal, right? So, I mean, I could understand and I could appreciate him trying to do that. Yeah, it's a dirty move, slamming a guy's face into the ring post, but you got to do what you got to do, you know? Look at his intensity.
You were slamming NAKAZAWA on the ramp.
I just learned that lesson. I let the rage go a little bit within myself. And, I mean, look, it doesn't help you.
Right.
Well, now Avalon covers, hooks the far leg, only a 2 count. Jungle Boy still rattled by having his head slammed into that steel ring post.
Yeah, there was a lot of impact there. You know, we do know Jungle Boy is resilient. He's very tough. So we'll see if he can battle through this. But right now, Avalon doing the right thing. He knows he's got Jungle Boy literally on the ropes, and he's bringing the offense.
And those rib punches hurt, man. Those knock the wind out of you.
Oh, but nobody home there. Jungle Boy rolls him up. Cover. Only a 2 count. Now,
wow,
again into a cover.
Oh, I can learn something there.
Jungle Boy very aggressive. Avalon, though, with that leg lariat takes Jungle Boy down.
Quick with the cover. Yeah,
Cover.
A little long. You can't wait with a guy like Jungle Boy. You got to go quick.
We saw how tough, how resilient Jungle Boy was last Saturday night at Double or Nothing. And now he's taking the fight to Avalon, but Avalon looking pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Got those legs scissored around Jungle Boy's head.
If you're Jungle Boy, get to your belly. You want to turn, well, get to the ropes.
Yeah.
That's smart, good match sense.
Cutting off the oxygen.
Yeah, but you want to try to turn to the stomach, your stomach, and it'll break the hold. But the rope break works too.
Rope's effective break, but we saw Avalon peppering Jungle Boy with some shots to the head. And now just stomping the chest, choking.
Yeah, again going
Jungle
for
Boy.
the airways.
Avalon jawing with the other members of Jurassic Express. He took his focus off Jungle Boy for just a second.
Yeah, bad move. You can't do that.
Oh, there's the quickness. Look at how many strikes he's gotten in that matter of time.
Those stinging shots from Jungle Boy, but Avalon cuts him off the boot to the midsection, follows up with a scoop and a slam. Now Avalon headed up top. Moonsault press, nobody home.
Brutal.
Tough landing right there on that moonsault.
Beautiful form on the moonsault, but unfortunately for Peter Avalon, the pool was empty. And Jungle Boy, big back elbow, front elbow strike.
Here comes the flurry. This is not good
He's
for
on
Avalon.
a roll here.
And Jungle Boy,
Big
that
clothesline
just flattens Avalon.
It just turned Avalon inside out right there. And you talked about the power, Cutler, of Jungle Boy, and he just showed it.
Yeah.
But Avalon escapes. Oh, the pump kick. He's got Jungle Boy staggered. He's going to bring him up into the suplex. Jungle Boy, though, floats over to the apron. Shoulder to the midsection. And now Jungle Boy coming off the middle row.
Wow.
DDT.
Gotta be
1, 2. No, Avalon somehow kicks out.
Beauty.
Toughness right there. Toughness by the librarian, Peter Avalon. That DDT was picture perfect.
That was a beautiful wreck to witness.
That was some Ray Phoenix-esque rope walking by Jungle Boy. And now
that guy's
Avalon, inside cradle. 1,
You don't have
2.
You don't have the leg. He lost his legs.
For a second.
Yeah, he lost his legs.
Avalon's got Jungle Boy up on the shoulders. Just pancakes him. It's the rope. Drives him face first. Almost
those combinations are defeating, man.
a low trajectory flatliner. Now he's got him set up. Going for the martinis. He plants him.
Upset.
Oh.
Big upset.
No.
Big upset.
Oh, thank you, Jungle Boy.
The frustration in the face of Avalon. This is where you can't get lost in this moment if you're Peter Avalon. Oh, he just some kind of signal to Leva. He did some kind of a break gimmick.
Leva Bates, his fellow librarian, is
resorting to cheating.
She's going to hand Avalon that book. But no, waist lock.
Standing switch, roll up.
Roll up by Avalon. 1, 2, no! Avalon very nearly crashed into Leva.
No books tonight.
But luckily, Luchasaurus was right there.
Careful those horns.
And now Marco.
Oh, hey!
Wow. What the hell?
Was that his first kiss?
It very well could be.
He looked comfortable doing it.
Well, somebody got their first in this match.
But look at this.
Sunset
Avalon reversing, but no, Jungle Boy pulls Avalon to center. He's got the knees locked up.
Whoa.
Oh, this is it. He calls it the SGS, and he is wrenching on Avalon's neck. Jungle Boy victorious.
Here's your winner by submission, Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy is brimming with talent.
Tremendous job right there. Good match. I got to tell you, your buddy, well, not buddy, I mean sarcastic, Avalon, he had a good showing, even though he lost the match.
And look at this, Taz. Break it down for us. Well, not the kiss.
Oh, I'll break down the kiss.
Let's just talk about the
So you see.
Well, that's where the lips locked.
That's the lips locked. He grabbed her by the face, and she's shocked and appalled.
Look at this.
Just great finding those legs up, India Death-like type thing, and just kind of a quasi-arch back to the side.
Wow. I could not duplicate that if I tried.
You got to be flexible as hell to do that.
He calls it the SGS. Jungle Boy victorious here tonight
I will
on
say,
AEW Dark.